Hello students, how are you all? So we are at the last part of the inverse trigonometric functions. Okay, maybe after these two more problems are left. Okay, so once again we are in solving some inverse trigonometric equations. We did already so many problems in the list, so last few problems remaining in that. Okay, solution. So this is an important question. Says observe carefully. 2 tan inverse of cos x equal to tan inverse of 2 cosecant x. First observe carefully. Can you tell me, can we cancel this tan inverse and tan inverse? Definitely no. Why? Here coefficient is 1, here coefficient is 2. Suppose both side is coefficient 1, directly you can cancel, you will get some simple trigonometric equation. So first you have to make this coefficient 1. To make this coefficient 1, you are going to use this formula. Did you remember this? Yes. What is that formula? Tan inverse of 2x divided by 1 minus x square. 2 tan inverse of x is equal to tan inverse of 2x by 1 minus x square. So apply that. Tan inverse of. Remember, this question is to solve, not to prove that. Don't try that. Okay. Don't try to prove this left hand side is equal to right hand side. So usual that you will try in exam. You will not read the question carefully. So be careful. Tan inverse of 2 cos x by 1 minus cos square x is equal to tan inverse of 2 cosecant x, right? Now both side coefficient is 1. So tan inverse get cancelled. So remaining is 2 cos x divided by, what is 1 minus cos square x? Yeah, sin square x is equal to 2 cosecant x, right? Now 2 cancel, right? Cos x by sin square x is equal to, what is 1 cosecant x? 1 by sin x, right now? Yes. So 1 sin x cancel. So what is remaining? Cos x by sin x is equal to 1. This implies cot x is equal to 1. This implies x is equal to, or you can write tan x is also equal to 1. Do you remember? If tan x is equal to 1, x is equal to n pi plus pi by 4 for n belongs to z. Where you learn this? Yeah, in first basic trigonometry. Now, whether all these values of x are possible? No. What is the range of tan? Range of tan in inverse trigonometry is between minus pi by 2 plus pi by 2. So this implies take one value which is pi by 4. So answer for this expression is x is equal to pi by 4. Okay. First you write this, then just take one value from this. Understood? So remember, don't usually you will do the mistake, you will cancel directly tan inverse. It's not possible because coefficient is 1 here, coefficient is 2 here. Using this formula, make the coefficient of left hand side is 1, simplify, you will get the answer. Understood? Yes, very good. Next question. Solve again. Okay. Here sin inverse of 1 minus x minus 2 sin inverse of x equal to pi by 2. Yeah. Now keep this here, the first term in the left hand side only. Take the second term of the left hand side to right hand side. It will be like, since it is minus, when it comes to right hand side it become plus. This is a very important first step. So solution starts like this. Remember that. Yeah. Now take sine into this side. So 1 minus x is equal to sine of pi by 2 plus 2 sine inverse of x. Now can you tell me what we should do? Yeah, you're thinking in the right direction. You are going to use Allard angle concept, that is sine of 90 plus theta. Where is 90 plus theta? Yeah, second quadrant. In second quadrant sine is positive. As well as you know the 90 degree will convert sine into cos. Remember? Yes. So 1 minus x is equal to cos of 2 sin inverse of x. Now this is in the form of cos 2 theta. What is cos 2 theta, which is in terms of sine? Yeah, it is 1 minus 2 sine square theta. So use this formula here. What is theta? In this expression, theta is sine inverse of x. So check what you will get. 1 minus x is equal to cos of, cos 2 theta, right? So 1 minus 2 sine square of, what is theta for us now? Sine inverse of x. So 1 minus x is equal to 1 minus, what, how it will change? See, sine and sine inverse get cancelled. This you can write like this also, square. Okay, you can write like this also. Both are same. So this will be x, so it become square. Got it? I just here only, I hope you can understand this. 1 cancel. Minus cancel. What is remaining? X is equal to 2x square. This implies 2x square minus x is equal to 0, right? Yeah. Take x outside. 2x minus 1 is equal to 0, right? This implies, you know, that x is equal to 0 or 2x minus 1 is equal to 0. This implies either x is equal to 0 or 2x is equal to 1. This implies x is equal to 0 or x is equal to 1 by 2. Now you have to check whether both these two values satisfies or not. Sometimes it will happen that you may got these values from the given problem only, but it won't satisfy the expression. So you have to check. Put x is equal to 0. So what will happen? Sin inverse of 1 pi by 2. Sin inverse of 0 0. So it satisfies. So this is in our list, answer list. Put x equal to half. 1 minus half is half. What? How much sin inverse of half? Sin inverse of half is 30 degree. 30 degree. Here 30 degree. 2 into 30 degrees. 60 degree. Observe carefully here. This is 30 degree. This is minus 60 degree. What is the difference? Minus 30 degree. But what is the right hand side? 90 degree. So remember, this is not satisfies. Let me verify again. X equal to half. 1 minus half is how much? Half. Sin inverse of half is how much? 30 degree. 2 into sin inverse of half is how much? 30 degree. 2 into 30 degree is how much? 60 degree. 30 minus 60 degree is how much? Minus 30 degree. But what is the answer here? 90 degree. Whether it will match? Definitely no. So x is equal to half is not allowed. Yeah, you definitely ask here question. Sir, we got this from the given problem only. But still, this is a one particular problem of inverse trigonometry. You may got this answer from the given expression. It may not satisfy at the end. So observe carefully. X equal to half does not satisfy. So what will be the answer? X is equal to 0 is a final answer. Last set, we are going to solve two MCQs. What do you mean by MCQs? Multiple choice question. Okay? Yeah, it's not exactly CET question. It is there in NCERT textbook. So we will discuss. But remember, like this you will not get in a board exam. Like this you will get only in entrance exams. Okay? Yeah, you may think like you may take this as a 2 CET questions also. Nothing to worry. But you will not get like this in board exam. Remember that. And it is given in your textbook. So I am solving. Okay? Separately CET discussion will be there. Don't worry. Don't think that in just 2 problems CET is over. Okay? It's just given in the textbook. So I am discussing. Yeah. What is the first question? Sine of tan inverse of x. We have to find out this is equal to what, and answers are given. Okay? 4 options are given. Your answer must be one of these 4 options. How to solve? Consider tan inverse of x is equal to y. So this implies x is equal to tan y. So draw one right angle triangle. This is y. What is the definition of tan theta? Opposite by adjacent. What is the adjacent side? 1. So you, according to Pythagoras theorem, the hypotenuse should be 1 plus x square. I hope square root of 1 plus x square. I hope you know this, right? Yeah. So therefore, now what is the outside function? Sine. So using this right angle triangle, you should define sine y. What is the definition of sine theta? Opposite by hypotenuse. Now this implies, what is y? Sine inverse of x by root of 1 plus x square. Understood? Yeah. Now what is y in the beginning? y in the beginning is tan inverse of x is equal to sin inverse of x by root of 1 plus x square. Now we want this. Take this sin inverse into right hand side. So you will get sin of tan inverse of x is equal to x by root of 1 plus x square. Yes, we got the answer. This is a given left hand side, sin of tan inverse of x, and answer is x by root of 1 plus x square. So which option is right? Yeah, fourth option is right. X by root of 1 plus x square. Yep, in CT you no need to write like this. You can guess using this triangle only, but now I am solving in this problem in a board exam class, so I have to write in detail. I hope you understood. See one more MCQs, that is one more multiple choice question. Here question is tan inverse of x by y minus tan inverse of x minus y by 1 x plus y equal to. Again answers are there, you have to identify one of the right answer. Okay, here you are going to subtract 2 tan inverse and you have formula for that, right? No? Did you remember? Tan inverse of x minus tan inverse of y equal to tan inverse of x minus y by 1 plus x into y. I hope you remember this formula. Yes, very good. Now using this formula you are going to subtract these two. So the given expression is equal to tan inverse of x by y minus x minus y by x plus y divided by 1 plus x by y into x minus y by x plus y. Right now? Instead of x we have x by y, instead of y we have x minus y by x plus y. Next completely depending on the simplification, LCM multiplication law. Now what is LCM in numerator? Y into x plus y. For this LCM what is the first term? Yeah, easy way, x to multiply this, x minus y to this. So it will be x into x plus y minus y into x minus y. What is the LCM of denominator? Same, y into x plus y, right? So here 1, so both will be multiplied, y into x plus y multiply to 1, so same thing will come, plus the same denominator, so write whatever they are in numerator. Definitely this cancel, right now? I understood? I hope this simplification you understood, right? LCM simplification, okay. Now multiply tan inverse of x square, right, plus x into y, then this minus x into y minus minus plus y square divided by, again same multiplication, x into y into y is y square plus x into x, so plus x square plus x minus y minus xy, right? Plus xy minus xy plus xy minus xy cancel, correct? What is remaining? Tan inverse of x square plus y square by x square plus y square, right? So answer is tan inverse of 1, and you know